boy Yaro be out here.
Never fall into pressure, cause this game cannot pressure. Never fall into pressure, cause this game cannot pressure.
Surrounding beats by the way.
Give me the loot, I put on a suit. And niggas are jealous, they just wanna shoot. I'm stuck in the booth, I'm making them moves. Them bitches are fucking, the niggas are booze. Ay, 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 ay. Nairobi masiri na misi ni viri. Napenda kukula mamanzi wa wule meupe meusi sijali. Bora siwe ni mtiaji, nope. Damn petite, supper in bed, bon appetit. Well I'm getting laid, I'm ring a bell, cause I'm in a deal. We can't make a baby, please don't take a pill. I bought a Subaru, I want the Impreza. She love the Subaru, but not an Impreza na. Kwa keja niko na kitanda na meza. Na hata hakuna madawa na meza. Na vuta kikolo na medi tu solo. Na fanto na ngono singezi wapono. Them bitches don't let me, they just wanna hug me. My perfume strong is the reason they hug me. Check it, I'm coming so hard, you might think it's tsunami. I'm chewing the card, you might think sikulangi. Don't play with my gas up, kwangu ni kazi. Bado kipaji, rada wasafi, nina wafuasi. Sina wakati ya kuwa mzazi. Kazi ni kazi, mziki ni kazi. Kama ni kanji, sina wakati.
Never falling into pressure, cause this game cannot pressure. If you're famous in the past, then you're gonna have to live with pressure. Never fall into pressure, cause this game cannot pressure. If you're famous in the past, then you're gonna have to live with pressure.
Just waiting on my moment while I'm showing no emotion. Them leaving caution while them bitches show no emotion. Don't go no bros, I'm solo. Just go my C's and brocot. My pop is always emotion. Why you cause all this commotion? Got tattoos on my chest and I feel like I'm the best. Always chasing for the cake, I'm done waiting for the rest. Got my bros and my thoughts. If you broke, that's a loss. You can keep up with the best. Take a rest, go to bed. Who's the best?
Falling into pressure, cause this game cannot pressure. If you're famous in the past, then you're gonna have to live with pressure. Never fall into pressure, cause this game cannot pressure. If you're famous in the past, then you're gonna have to live with pressure.
My nigga, they calling me king. They say I'm the best in the ring. Mr. McKinney, Prezo, aka King of the Bling. Yaro is lich and you know it. I'm calling my bitch cause I'm horny. Sipendi warazi, labda wazazi. Mtiaji, huna kipaji. Uwezi laani, deli maombi jo. Nina imani, Jupeda Obani. Drip so hard to me, feel like a family. All of my day ones calling on me. That's when I day I never pray once. Yeah, yeah. All of my day ones calling on me. That's when I day I never pray once. Yeah, yeah. All of my day ones calling on me. That's when I day I never pray once. Yeah, yeah.
Falling into pressure, cause this game cannot pressure. If you're famous in the past, then you're gonna have to live with pressure. Never fall into pressure, cause this game cannot pressure. If you're famous in the past, then you're gonna have to live with pressure.
We are smoke it anywhere, you hear me now? You see we are trying to legalize in a global status. Come here, world citizen, so me I will smoke the world or. So me I make sure. What are you doing? You don't tell them what I want.
Lai mama, marijuana kurola kugola kundazus kwa nyonginyo. Lai mama, marijuana kulova smoke marashi za ombido. Shanganyanya, baka jakoe kabita kusifu kwa redio. Lai mama, marijuana kulova smoke marashi za ombido.
Na kukop, na kusort, na kufold, na kuroll, na kusmoke, na ni choke. Bado na kutop, high school kiwa broke, na kubroke, stuza drought, na kudrop. When ni plant, when ni crop, why stop? Na kupass, na kureceive, na kusieve mtoe seeds. Na your seeds ni ma six, neza mix iwe biz. Liku sprinkle amoli, ukacheza kama wewe kanipati amori. Nikiwa na rende, unatuliza ngangori. Mungu wakulinde, usishikwe kwa hiyo lori. Una light mood time, tuna feel boring. With the right cook, ndani ya chai ama coffee. Na kukula ocha, manai. Nikishikwa na wewe manze kopa na smile. Swezi kukupata shop nikidai. Na mse ukuleta ye hupoteza time.
Lai mama, marijuana kurola kugola kundazus kwa nyonginyo. Lai mama, marijuana kulova smoke marashi za ombido. Shanganyanya, baka jakoe kabita kusifu kwa redio. Lai mama, marijuana smoke marashi za
Noma nickname leo chankuite mamu. Spendi system kwanza vile nakufanya. Uko na sister yo wito Mariamu. Snaga dishken just spendi kuhanya.
Isagwan
ilibidi nimekupanda jota namba pedi kipige patikani gani kwa sasa? Na fameds every time na kuramba umepitia many hands ndo tuwekwe kwa siasa. Nikismoke me behave, missy crackhead PDA hadi kwa bukla na iwake. Small neck, big ass, wesi mchache. Ikifika point unazimisha hadi wazae. Wanashindwa nilikufind aje. Ni aroma bro yangu akikusmoke daily. Matumizi yako hata ustaje. Hakuna haja ya kublow your own trumpet. Nikiwa na wewe siwezi kwa court la king. Na ni juu yako mi upatia karau something. Wameshindwa nilikufind aje. Ni aroma bro yangu akikusmoke daily. Yo
Alai mama, marijuana kurola kubola kundasus kwa nyonginyo. Alai mama, marijuana kulub na kusmoke marasus kwa nyonginyo. Baka jakoi kabita kusifu kwa radio. Alai mama, marijuana kulub na kusmoke marashi.
King Cash, yani pesa. Tipsy nani?
Jegede on the beat.
Producer ni Jegede, skiza doba. Msupa ni wepeke, uneza loba kwa ruma gizani. Zima lights, magunu wako ndani. Zime nice, nipata sabe nimewaka de. Kila siku kungu kwanga Saturday. Na foma yezi weza bila makale. Na manzi amebeba tunachafuanga meza. Nipata sabe nimewaka de. Kila siku kungu kwanga Saturday. Na foma yezi weza bila makale. Na manzi amebeba tunachafuanga meza. Kuna venye nimekuwa nikiwashwa na manoti. Patana na wasoro na wapasha na makofi. Sabe ni mina manzi ameweza ni bidhaa. Vakusideo tuanzio kucheza na gitaa. Leo hadi ukenye, leo hadi na rende. Hapo kichakani, unachora picha gani? Sini wale kuja kuchoma miti. Stimangale, kani mali niko na mbiti. Nyashi kisonga inafanya mina sweat. Kwa bash joma mbrena wakihanya mina set. Macho ni nyekundu kama taa za break. Na kaufiki bei unakaa kwa gate. Nipata sabe nimewaka de. Kila siku kungu kwanga Saturday. Na foma yezi weza bila makale. Na manzi amebeba tunachafuanga meza. Nipata sabe nimewaka de. Kila siku kungu kwanga Saturday. Na foma yezi weza bila makale. Na manzi amebeba tunachafuanga meza. Twende ngangoni vodo na brandi. Twende ndani ya loto na bangi. Twende ngangoni vodo na brandi. Twende ndani ya loto na bangi.
Ni ila ina whiskas. Mabudeng, yoni topic neza discuss. Shaolin, design naipiga. Master, sensei meivisha. Jackie Chan ati bling ni medallion. Super kitanda ni Megan the Stallion. Na mshika ka corona, zero social distance. Sanitizing siteiko kwa freezer. Denge Friday si amezitingisha. Sunday church pia anafuata Jesus. Tukapil na ati siko Ibiza. Kama gera, vile naingiza.
Nipata sabe nimewaka de. Kila siku kungu kwanga Saturday. Na foma yezi weza bila makale. Na manzi amebeba tunachafuanga meza. Nipata sabe nimewaka de. Kila siku kungu kwanga Saturday. Na foma yezi weza bila makale. Na manzi amebeba tunachafuanga meza. Up hadi down alikuwa chini. Kwa trap bila gown alivuamini. Msupa alilenga nilimtaka jana. Ndani ya mrenga aliwaka sana. Nikitoa lenjo utadhani mi baba yenyu. Fika na usenge na pita na shada zenyu. Ore hizo nyaru ini ngwai ya so. Ninga ni Subaru nikiwai mado. Rock nilitoa, maop wanangoa. Neza roundiwa na makop ndanya noa. Waseme mini mwizi, ni mwenye amechizi. Funguka kama gym jo ugenye na matizi. Nipata sabe nimewaka de. Kila siku kungu kwanga Saturday. Na foma yezi weza bila makale. Na manzi amebeba tunachafuanga meza. Nipata sabe nimewaka de. Kila siku kungu kwanga Saturday. Na foma yezi weza bila makale. Na manzi amebeba tunachafuanga meza.
Tunachafuanga meza, tunachafuanga meza. Tunachafuanga meza. Tunachafuanga meza. Wagwan tuna Isagwanas by the way. Ay young pesa. Ni Saturday ama ni Thursday, cause that song it has the vibes. It is giving Kedo Saturday vibes, Kedo Guinness ya Saba vibes. It is a Guanas by the way. My name is TRIVAD Peter, tuko ndani ya area. Watu wangu, hata kama unanyeshewa, hii ndio inaitangwa the thunderstorm. Thunder, pu pu pu. who is Sagwanas. This is the Quorum Show to Kondani my area. My name is TRIVAD Peter on the biggest, the guanest, the illest, the sickest show in Eastern Central and South Africa. Pia Madagascar na Seychelles to Kondani, by the way. My name is TRIVAD Peter for the best 1.5 hours. I'm going to be with you. Your captain by Lord nimevaa red na white. Like, blend in. I don't know. Adwa live stream. What to a live stream? I don't know. Tuko ndani ya area. It is a guanest, by the way. Inanibamba. I've missed you guys sana. Wa MUTHONDU wako hapa anawaambia maneno ya sijui nini hapa. Nimesikia maneno. Nimesikia hadi anafanya match analysis na watu wa find me. Sijui ni mental health Anastasia. Sijui. It's a honest, by the way. MUTHONDU has been holding it down and inatubamba sana. Still out there, by the way. Coming up is Ben Sol and Bien with Navutishwa on the Quorum Show. And we're going to be having a very, 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 very hyped up Guanest group coming through, talking to us about the creative arts, by the way. So inanibamba sana, itakuwa one of the biggest, wickedest, illest Isa Guanest show on the planet. Karibu sana to the Quorum Show. Bien and Ben Sol Navutishwa.
Navutishwa, moshi pia napuliziwa. Navutishwa, naishi kama paka nalishwa. Navutishwa, haya mapenzi sijalipishwa. Navutishwa mama. Navutishwa mama. Sosi delivery, pombe kemikali, mapenzi halali, mapenzi legend. Nilikuanga silali, hapo awali Kanairo hakuna amani. Hakuchi on fire, can't deny. Miguu zake unzunguka kama taya. Akibend over, ni game over. Ngana sosi mpaka naitisha sosa. Na kulishwa matamu ya roho naogeshwa ngoda mbichi na valishwa kidogo tu ninyonyeshwe dredi zangu zisokotwe shingo ni masajiwe nasanifiwa naroliwa kisha navutishwa moshi pia napuliziwa. Navutishwa, naishi kama paka nalishwa. Navutishwa, haya mapenzi sijalipishwa. Navutishwa mama. Navutishwa mama. Kuamka kung'ara na kukaa tu, kula mahaba ya kistaarabu na tabasamu bila sababu. Kitandani nafunzwa adabu, kukaa kukaliwa, kulala kulaliana na kulaliwa. Maisha ya gorofa, nikitoka kitandani naruka kwa sofa. Wifi imelipiwa nadekezwa upara na papaswa nabembelezwa natulizwa uso nakaliwa nasanifiwa naroliwa kisha navutishwa mama. Navutishwa moshi pia napuliziwa. Navutishwa naishi kama paka nalishwa.
between these lines. Have you ever seen this side of mine before? Mi amor, don't wanna spend another second without your skin on mine. Oh, you're fine. You look like they carved you out of marble. You seem like they told you you're a god and you can't be humble. Why would you be? You seem like they carved desire secrets into your veins. You look like my type. You look like my type. You should be mine, all mine. You look like my type. You should be mine, all mine. I had a dream about you last night. I dreamt you kissed me and my lungs collapsed. I dreamt of your hands on my neck and my head on your chest. Can we make it true, me and you? I had a dream about you last night. You whispered in my tongue, que voy a comer todo lo negro. Esta mojadita, and I replied, give me that ego. Don't be scared, never mellow. Hold me tight, never let go. Now all I can think about is your rhythm. I swear I am giving whatever you're taking. Oh, 'cause you look like my type. You should be mine, all mine. You look like my type. You should be mine, all mine.
Young Nako, Young Pablo, all the way from Machakos. Nimekuja na zile samo ziko chonjo, cheki kago. Kile na plug ni knowledge, kile na plug ni wisdom, kile na plug ni kingdom. Yangu ipimwe na kilo. Kile na plug ni knowledge, kile na plug ni wisdom, kile na plug ni kingdom. Yangu ipimwe na kilo. Yeah.
Dieteleka, nina kiu nataka fika fa. Kuna watu nataka inua, Mola na kuomba oh amina. Kuna vitu ninazohunda, nawe pia unazo sina. Mandengo tembebye, masaku ione. Sindu siya utongoi, utongwe wawoni. Welcome to town, let's keep in touch. Give me a call, show you what comes. We'll take a walk, maybe in the trees. Breathe out the hills, they oozing peace. Young Nako, Young Pablo, all the way from Machakos. Nimekuja na zile samo ziko chonjo, cheki cargo. Kile na plug ni knowledge, kile na plug ni wisdom, kile na plug ni knowledge, na ipimwage na kilo. Kile na plug ni knowledge, kile na plug ni wisdom, kile na plug ni knowledge, na ipimwage na kilo. Young Nako, watch us step up kwenye stage ju. Na just a minute na sidai kusaka fame ju. Na tuza knowledge na dezendange tu chain. Na ikwame tu kwa brand ubaki umejuanga the way ju. Uko na fantasy ya kujaza meza Hennessy, na mafala ndio uko proud kuita your excellency jo. Staki no evidence, story ni evidence. Staki to debate, sema na ka familia trazy relay ju. Ujana ni moshi na Holy puff and pass now. Nasaka yo koti but first I had to pull up my socks too. Nataka yo moti so roll the dice na roll stand. Nipate kimwili stiff mifupa jona hata majoin.
Young Nako, Young Pablo, all the way from Machakos. Nimekuja na zile samo ziko chonjo, cheki kago. Kile na plug ni knowledge, kile na plug ni wisdom, kile na plug ni kingdom. Yangu ipimwe na kilo, kile na plug ni knowledge.
Isaguanes, that is Young Nako featuring Yumbo and Frabana. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Free Bana. Fungua jamaa bwana. That's what it is. Free Bana up on Radio 254 on the QUORUM show Inatubamba. Yes, now, let me give you the chronological order. We were having Narcissus from the Venus album by Afrikat. Guy. I don't know. Lazima nikuwa nimengoa kitu hapo. Hapo ili tongue twister. But it's amazing, by the way. This is Teddy TRIVAD Peter. 0110254254 is our number. Tuvutie, by the way. Now, I was telling you I have some amazing guys. Sindio. And they are here at our live stream. Let me put the live stream for you guys. We are having Afrikat, Yaro B and Yumbo up in the studio. Karibu sana wase.
Asante.
Karibu sana. Hapa ni kelele, hapa ni mabangi, hapa ni miadarati. We appreciate you. Thank you guys for coming. Sijui kama mmenyeshewa tuanze hapo. These are the real issues. Wachala hizi zingine.
Mi leo nimebeat the rain.
Umebeat the rain?
Beat the rain leo.
Ni Mungu. Because mimi nimenyeshewa kidogo. And let me tell you guys the problem. And my listener, Mutesi, you know. Tulikuwa tumeenda Shakahola. Sawa? Kuona mzee. Sawa? Sasa mzee si amewekwa ndani. Mimi nimefika Shakahola. La Shakahola ni mbali, wacha alikuambie. Shakahola unaingia Kilifi, unaenda Mtwapa, unaenda Msambweni. Ukifika Msambweni kuna Kinondoni. Shakahola iko huko mbele. So mimi reach Shakahola. Sawa. Unafika Shakahola hivi wanakuangalia wanasema, hata wewe wamekunyima chakula. Sasa unajua kuchoka uwezi sema hapana, nikasema wenyewe hata mimi nimenyimwa. Alright, nikatolewa maziwa ya wagonjwa. Kauji, alright. Ni after venye nimekunywa nikasema hapana, mimi wa mtu wa media tumekuja kuangalia mzee. So that was what was happening in Shakahola. News just in. Pastor Ezekiel ameshikwa. Mzee maneno?
Yeah.
What do you guys think about your story?
Sina maoni.
Yeah? Hapana, hawa ni wasanii wako na mashabiki. We need to know what you guys think. Yaro B. Unaonaje kuhusu jamaa mwenye alleged is a friend of mzee Pastor Mackenzie, allegedly is a friend to Pastor Ezekiel. So Pastor Ezekiel sahi yako ndani because pia wanasema kuna visanga.
Yeah.
Unaonaje?
Well, honestly, I gotta say hata huyo Pastor Ezekiel like nimemjua right now. Because takangi kujiindulge na vitu zenye like it's not music or anything. So hata huyo Pastor Ezekiel nimeona like ana make headlines and I'm like, Pastor Ezekiel ni nani? So like sisi mjui, siwezi kudanganya, sijui hata Pastor Ezekiel ni nani as we speak. Nimemjua leo.
For real?
Yeah, for real nimemjua leo Pastor Ezekiel.
Afrikat, you know Pastor Ezekiel at least kidogo.
No, actually same thing as him. Nimejua sahi. Mimi honestly I don't watch news. I don't pay attention to anything that's going on, especially now. Everything is just kuna mambo mingi sana inaendelea.
Definitely.
So I'm kind of withdrawn from all of
that.
Okay. This is also news to me. Mimi nilikuwa najua tu ule mmoja mwenye alikuwa anaambia watu wasikule.
Yeah.
Me I'm telling you, Yumbo.
Yeah.
Wewe unaenda mbinguni ama wewe?
How fast?
I don't know.
Mimi nitaenda, ni fast nitaenda.
Unaenda? What do you think about this story? Allegedly.
I think first of all najua Pastor Ezekiel, but not like so much because ana trending sana Twitter.
Yes, he's a trending guy.
Yeah, so I don't know, I just think ni wrong watu kutumia religion to subdue people in that
definitely
way. Yeah.
Me too, but you know kuna hii kitu inaitwa radicalism, which most people are talking about, and this is what somebody said somewhere. Akasema, if it was another religious sect in Kenya that this happened to, kidogo mawe ingerushwa. I don't know if you like our say wanafanya, they have this freedom because they are Christians. That's what people are saying. But if it was another group, they would not even allow. I don't know if you're getting it. Because Miss Jana Waindi.
Yeah, true. There's a thing, I don't know. I need to nani, Andrew Tate.
Yes, Andrew Tate.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate that I have to quote him, but alisema there's a thing with Christianity, they tolerate everything. When you tolerate everything, you stand for nothing. Yeah, that's it.
And don't you think that's like the beauty of Christianity is that tolerance, is that, you know?
To some extent, it is like a beauty to it because they're so tolerant, people can feel like they belong to a certain group, which is important for people. Everyone wants to feel like they belong to something.
Definitely.
But now when what you believe in becomes so loose to the point where Hadi Christian churches, you have different types. That's not the same with other religions. With Islam, if you're Islam, that's it. But now, when people are allowed to twist beliefs like that, it's not a good thing, because that's how you end up with people being told wasikule and they believe it. Because at the same time, there is no founding for any of these beliefs. It could be true.
I highly doubt. Mi kwanza nakula, my friend. Vile javile kikula mtajua. Like DC, bro. I love
as I speak right now, like the guys really making headlines, and people like all those bodies have been found. You know, to some people, they still believe like those people died and went to heaven. So like as much as it's in the news and it's trending, there are still people who you won't tell them nothing.
True, by the
way. They still
believe
those guys died and
exactly
went to heaven.
Exactly. Kuna wenye walikataa food. Unapewa unasema nyinyi mnaniletea shetani.
And I think the other worst thing about Christianity is the fact that we're not allowed to question.
You're not allowed to question.
Yeah. You're not allowed to even have opinions, because there's already an opinion that's laid out for you. You're supposed to follow that.
Supposed to follow.
So that's the worst thing I think about Christianity.
In Christianity or religious fanaticism.
Fanaticism in general, yes.
Because that's where you have these, in quotes, spiritual entities who are same deputy Jesus. There's a spiritual, in quotes, father, mother. Visanga, anyway. You get water. So anyway. It's amazing. But moving on swiftly now, that was just a icebreaker. You know, you people are celebrities. So anyway,
I just have one question.
Yes,
before we
please.
move on
No
from
problem.
this topic,
No problem at all.
I've been thinking about, and you've said kuna watu wenye wanaamini watu wenye wamekufa wameenda heaven.
Yeah.
But this is my problem with that. According to Christianity, the way I understand it, suicide is a sin. If you make the choice not to eat, and of course eventually you will die because your body needs nutrients, is that not some form of pseudo-suicide? And if that's the case, hakuna venye umeenda heaven, because it's a sin. It's a sin to take your own life. In my opinion, refusing to nourish your body is also that. So
definitely.
It doesn't make sense.
I agree. According to me, I agree. I don't know, Yarobi, if you have a different opinion. Do you believe kwanza in that concept of heaven and hell personally?
Not really. I just believe like because I'm sure like my great-great-grandparents died thinking they're probably gonna go to heaven, and here I am like in 2023.
You're that great-grandparent.
I just believe like whenever you die, like that's the end for you. You're judged right there and then, and probably wherever you're gonna go. But as far as heaven is concerned, I'm not gonna say that much about it. But I know like there are people who died like probably when the world started, they still believed in heaven, and we still here like talking about heaven. So I just feel like heaven is just like something people like want to find closure in. Yeah, it's just like some sort of closure, like
it's like some sense of false hope you give yourself to live.
Yeah, true.
So that you do stupid decisions in this earth. Anyway, that is Yaro. Me, by the way, pesa ya mapasta sijakata, please. So anyway, that was amazing. and it's very sad what has happened to those victims. And there are people who have disappeared, they're being looked for. It's very sad. Now, this one is the show that is the Creatives Day. And I'm excited because you guys are creatives. We have a wide team of creatives, diverse. Now, Yumbo. Why the name Yumbo? Because it has given me Lion King vibes. Nimekuwa like hapo kidogo. Why Yumbo? Why Yumbo?
Yumbo nimeitoa from my first name Muyumbui. That is my name Muyumbui. Hapo katikati Yumbo. Also it's the way nimekuwa nikiitwa home. My friends, parents too. And I don't know, for some reason I don't know, analogy yenyewe naweza yeka, sijui kama nakumbuka, there's this elephant yenye ilienda UK kashangaza watu wengi sana huko. They used to call it I don't know, jumbo, whatever the English.
There's a jumbo,
yeah, so that's the attitude with it. Big elephant like attitude.
Very nice. Very nice. What style of music do you do? We've heard one song from you, but is that your particular style?
I'd like to believe niko na hiyo uwezo ya kufanya a couple of, I can jump and to walk into several genres at the same time. But I like a lot of rock, reggae and roots.
Rock, reggae, roots.
Napenda sana hizo.
Hapa kwa rock ndio niko. Kwa sababu where you come from, I don't know if they are digesting. How has it been for you? Rock kwanza,
rock music.
Botesia.
Yeah. Rock music hata some of my friends they wanashanga like, how do I even listen to rock, how do I even sing rock music? I think it's music like any other. Even you have to accompany something with it. Like, why are you doing it? Like I'm sure before like reggae kuje kushika, it had something that came with it. Yenye people can resonate with.
Okay.
So that's the thing with rock music. For me, I resonate with a lot of rock music. And I'm hoping that when I start, giving out my stuff, people are gonna relate with it, because I'm planning these same issues with it.
So, according to you, you're still not releasing
the rock music, but we are. I have things are cooking. That's what I would say.
Who produces that in Kenya? Nani?
Oh, kuna watu na.
Sedo. No.
Kuna watu. There's so many. See what you personally imagine, but there are good bands in Kenya, actually, very good bands. There's one Imenda South Africa could represent.
Akamba mnafanya kazi bwana. Umeondokea kitinti, umeenda rock.
Yes,
Yaro B, wewe you are the biggest. Wewe ndio ulifuta bodyguard wako. Are you? Kwa nini unakuja? Where is your limousine? Where is this? So tell us about you, bro. Where you started out, how the music journey has been for you.
The music journey has been great for me. But there are few obstacles here and there, but the music journey for me, I can say like it's really moving. It's really moving on a very swift, bumpy road, but the bumps are not that much. All I can say ni kujiaminia to like like I'm a rapper, you know what needs to be done by rappers. You know how to push your music and everything, and one day at a time everything it has come out very well, and people who are starting, like somebody starting out right now, pia mimi nikianza siko najua anything about music. Ni all about kujifunza, ni all about kujua ingoma nikitoa itapendwaje, ingoma nikitoa nafaa kuimarketaje, ingoma nikitoa ingoma nafaa kufanya video ni invest on it. Like it's a lot of things to it, and for me the journey imekuwa poa.
Now before I ask Afrikat a question, because mafans wa Afrikat wako karibu kuvunja Twitter ikai. I'm telling you, there's a brother who has just joined us, and I want him to introduce himself, tell us the music he does, and good vibes bro. Karibu.
Naitwa Kahuni. Yes, in full ni Kahuni Gageshagi. And I do a lot of R&B soul kind of music, but I'm currently creating what I call native music / ancestral music. Yes.
What's the difference between that and what we call traditional music?
It's pretty much the same, but I call it ancestral because it's based on feelings and emotions from the ancestral realm. I'm channeling from the ancestral realm.
Okay. That's amazing. Sasa I have a question for you, but I'll hold it after I play South Soul. Then Afrikat, that one is now. Sasa is, I don't know if it's self-explanatory.
Is it? Do I have to explain it?
I'm guessing. Does it mean what we think it means?
Afrikat, yeah, like an African cat.
For real? Why the cat? Mbona ama utaki Simba?
No, so it's actually a funny story. I'm not the one who came up with the name. A friend of mine did. We were chilling one day to nafanya shoot, and I don't know what he was doing, but he looked at me and you know, sometimes you act like a cat. That should be your stage name. But nikijiita cat, that's not original. Yeah. So he said, okay, we have to add something to it. So we thought about it for like the full day. Then in the evening, he comes to me, he's like, Afrikat. So it's like you are giving the idea of the lion, not actually saying it. But technically, yes, I'm the lion. I'm the lioness.
That's amazing. That's amazing. What style of music do you do predominantly?
Predominantly, I would say R&B, soul kind of vibes. But I have recently started trying to do Afro. Which is what you have heard with Narcissus. Narcissus is one of the songs that the Venus album is me trying to do Afro music, basically music that people can dance to. Because most of my music is very chill. It's a kind of thing you'd listen to kwa nyumba.
Yeah, definitely.
Just chilling. But I wanted to bring that excitement into life. So I've been experimenting with that. I want to do so many genres. Hadi rock and takuja, I'm coming for you. So yeah, music is an exploration, and I've always felt like you shouldn't put yourself in a genre and be like, this is what I do and that's it. Unless that's where you're comfortable and you don't want to do anything else. Yeah. But for me, if I was to be asked what my genre is, I would just say none.
None?
I just do what I'm feeling.
That's interesting. Now, I'm going to be playing King Kaka Nitume featuring Pop Guy. Mnataka nifutwe na kunanyesha. This is Nitume featuring Phyllis Mbuthia. By the way, King Kaka kona ma gospel artists. Anaimba now. On the Quorum Show, 0110254254 is our number. Keep it locked.
Nitume nitaenda. Baba nitume nitaenda. Baba nitume nitaenda. Nitaenda kufikisha neno lako. Baba nitume nitaenda. Baba nitume nitaenda.
Nitume and I will gladly go. So agenta folka Davido. Hakuna masomo shallow unawakilisha right. Na mimi kama shadow bado unawakilisha light. Bado nakogopa pekee kanyash. Nilikuwa naishi to clarify my purpose. Nitume kama mtume. God of gods when ni alpha omega provider. Leo ni sapa na omena. Eyes closed nionyesha njia, shika mkono. Unanitetea kila wakati, lawyer pro bono. Niko busy yes but not busy for you. This is spiritual, sio physical too. Na nitawari nini, niko na wewe roho juu. Awoni mapenzi yake bana, don't you.
Baba nitume nitaenda. Baba nitume nitaenda.
Atakana stama kama use. Nguvu zako tu sio kama ote. Tunawabamba kaa wote. Ngoja wapi niende kokote na chill na wewe, sio the big boys. Kwa matendo yako tu ndio na rejoice. Bado na bray your voice, niko ready, sunitume jameni. Nimetumu, nisikizeni, amkeni. That is what I will do for love. Ulituma mtoe wako a die for us. Can't pay you enough, labda kikoras. Mali tuko gathered, we joy yuko hapa. All good things ndio yeye anataka. Sio lazima kuje we sema wamini, na urudi useme umeona nini.
Papa nitume nitaenda. Nitume nitaenda. Papa nitume nitaenda. Nitaenda kufikisha neno lako. Papa nitume nitaenda. Papa nitume nitaenda.
Let me have my card. Bye, Dad.
That's free. So, what daddy say?
Wiggle up.
Are you Bobby?
It's your boy Serone. Masa wood. Can you go? Hapa watoto ni warembo, giza giza tutafanya lile tendo. Washamalizanga tembo, kinachofuata ni skendo. Girl, I love the way you wind up the thing. Girl, you wind up the thing. Back it up for me, I girl, you heard you're the queen. Reverse it, walk up your pampa, my girl, out of mercy. Girl, you wine number one. The girls, them leave me alone. Them ring, ring, ring pa me phone. Wanna die ni watole my phone. Now up a more, they keep a phone. The girls, them leave me alone. Them ring, ring, ring on my phone. Wanna die ni watole my phone. I say no more, now up a phone. Wiggle, wiggle on my beautiful girl. Wiggle, wiggle on my natural girl. Wiggle, wiggle on my African girls. Caribbean girls, London girls. Wiggle, wiggle on my beautiful girl. Wiggle, wiggle on my natural girl. Wiggle, wiggle on my African girls. Caribbean girls, London girls. I don't know, nianzie wapi? Watoto kibao wamejaza kwenye party. I don't know, nianzie wapi? Watoto kibao wamejaza kwenye party. Tena wako tofauti, wanene wembamba warefu wafupi, walojaza vipota boka la tofauti uti. Tena wote wako kwenye mudi. Tena wako tofauti, wanene wembamba warefu wafupi, walojaza vipota boka la tofauti uti. Tena wote wako kwenye mudi. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Biddy bang bang. Wiggle, wiggle on my beautiful girl. Wiggle, wiggle on my natural girl. Wiggle, wiggle on my African girls. Caribbean girls, London girls. Wiggle, wiggle on my beautiful girl. Wiggle, wiggle on my natural girl. Wiggle, wiggle on my African girls. Caribbean girls, London girls.
Hey, Shobo Yaro be out here. Merudi tena.
Once they cooked another one.
Nimerudi tena. Smoking na rifas peni mambichwa. Nipate kanisa. Sadaka natoa ushuru na lipa. Sipendi kubisha. Napenda vurugu, napenda masifa. You know I'm the nigga. Whenever I pull up I'm rocking a filter. Jigga the big man. Shady gon' kill you whenever you say that. Ngeli ni jina. Sipendi harusi, napenda tu dina. Ballin' and greener. You know what to pesa na wena kulima nigga. You gon' die soon. Started from the bottom, bala looker from the top. Hey, niggas wanna borrow cause you know what's bucking pot. Hey, tane me so sorrow, I can't even fuck a cop. Hey, they be watching Zoro, samurais, got the swords. Jazzy watch it porno every day, they gonna drop. Hey, I be riding solo cause they say I brag a lot. Hey, yo let Mr. Soro cause we got a parking lot. I'ma blow a candle, I'ma make a wish to be a goat. Then I'm working candle, na mafala be a Joe. Sina time, na my yes man, I'm so busy, I gotta go. Killing all these rappers in the booth, I got a job. All these boys are tryna jam me, but they don't know where I'm from. Cause I'm alive and I'm kicking, I don't know who be with me. Niggas talking by my wallet, the bitches in the kiki. You don't want to rebuke me, I'm a killer and I'm ready to rerun my own mission. I'm not a killer, you don't know me, you just know I'm a kissy. Corona came, then no kissing, no hugging, no handshaking, no even sitting next to me. Na missy pendi, you pussy, napenda tupiga mbizi. Nipate nimechill kwenye sofa nala mandizi. Making money my hobby, nigga ride
salary 6 figures. What you saying, gold digger, game shit. Pyramids, my users, I be same Jehovah. What you saying, Rihanna, the princess next in. I'm different, cause I'm no different from your niggas. I just did it my way, books are blocking my way. So I chose I should slay, popping bottles all day. Fucking horse, I should pray. Please God forgive me, cause you do see me. Nimerudi tena, I smoking na reverse pedi mambichwa. Nipate kanisa, sadaka natoa ushuru na lipa. Sipendi kubisha, napenda vurugu, napenda masifa. You know I'm the nigga, whenever I pull up I'm rocking a filter. Jigga the big man, shady gon' kill you whenever you say that. Ngeli ni jina, sipendi harusi napenda tu dina. Ballin' and greener, you know what to pesa na wena kulima nigga. You gon' die soon.
Yeah man, that is Yaro B. Yaro B, nimerudi tena, the freestyle by the way. It is a Guanest on Radio 254 on the Quorum show. The biggest, the Guanest, the hyped, the most hyped up, the hypiest. Tuo. This is it. By the way, watu wa live stream wanaona Afrikat na Yaro B akitengeneza miwani. We are Guanest. So iko sawa. Now guys, hii imekuwa moto because now watu wa Twitter watatupaliza. Wanasema kwa nini hamuamini hizi vitu. But now I really want us to discuss about the creative sector in Kenya right now. Your experiences as a creative. Tangu muanze mpaka saa hii. How has it been? Is it making bank for you? Ama kunaenda aje? Wewe Arobina jo uko na kitu lakini I don't know.
Well,
anyway, how has it been for you guys? Mnafilaje? Anyone can talk about this.
Yeah, anyone can. You want to start?
Sure, I might just start. How it has been interesting. The entertainment industry is a learning process. It's a personal learning process because the fact of the matter is, I'm sorry kwa kuongea mbaya, but people who have reached that level, whatever level it is you're trying to get to as an artist, they gatekeep the secrets of how they got there. They gatekeep the process because it's their process. So it's on you to find yours. So for you to get to a point where una earn from music, it will take time. It's not something that will just happen like you release your first song and boom
it like goes. Yeah,
you're managing, because right now, especially siku hizi, because everybody is streaming music, so most of the money we get is from gigs and streaming is
very small.
The payout is very small. So if you're a person that doesn't do a lot of gigs in terms of money, you will suffer. But at the end of the day, it depends on you as an individual and as an artist to decide what direction do I want to go. Am I more of a performing artist or am I more of a studio artist? It's a very personal journey, and it's unfortunately likely that it will continue to be that way. Like ni wewe na hali yako. Figure out where you want to go, get there. Yeah.
MCSK ulitumiwa ngapi?
Sija register now say.
Mbona?
Like when I started music, scandals already zilikuanga. The scandals were there because we began music in 2019. And bado ulikuanga like these rappers R&B artists from Kenya, like people you really see like they're really doing well. And when MCSK comes, you see like that's the amount of money they're being given, and you're like, so what's the point of like copyrighting my songs with this, and they're not gonna like collect the best revenue out of it? For somebody like Sauti Sol, tuliona alitumia ngapi? 14k. The guy made a song ilikuwa na chat UK, and we know what Sauti Sol has been doing for the last 1 year, and for him to get something like that, and me, I'm just starting up, and I don't know even what I'm gonna get. So like something like that is gonna like unmotivate. Something like that is really going to make you not feel motivated, because feel like with every music you invest a lot of money in it, and then when you see the streams and everything, and something like that's owned by the government gives you something like that, you're gonna ask yourself like, why am I gonna like why am I subscribing or working with them if this is what they're gonna do to my music? And I know how much money, how much energy, how much time I take for my studio time, and release such a petty amount of money. It's not even gonna like ile pesa nye Sauti Sol alepo yeze shoot a music video, a good music
definitely
video. So like there's no point of working with them if they're not gonna appreciate whatever you're doing.
Lakini watu wa traditional mko na pesa. Watu wa traditional mnakulanga sana. Is it true?
What traditional? What do you mean exactly?
Like people who do traditional music, it is alleged that they make more money because they perform in clubs, you know, pubs, nini.
Well, it's what she said pretty much. It's either you're a live performing artist or you're a studio artist. They're not also getting a lot of streaming like
revenue,
but they're getting more gigs because like the audience is receptive to that kind of music.
Is that why you're doing it? Maybe.
When I talk about ancestral music, I'm not doing traditional music. I'm doing ancestral music. What I'm trying to create is something that no one else has done. I'm trying to fuse my tribal languages and stuff to with my modern self as a millennial, so that I can produce a product that's usable and that can last for a while longer. Obviously, I'm not trying to create something that the Gen Z are not going to listen to. So it's not really traditional music. But it's
that's the concept of it.
So you're not excluding the Gen Zs.
I'm not excluding anyone who is gonna come after the Gen Z and the Gen Z and pretty much anyone else who can listen to.
Okay, Yumbo. Now, you and your live music, reggae, rock, fusions, is it making bank for you? Is it making money? Kunaenda aje?
The few times nimeperform, I think sija perform sana, but kuna watu who have been kind enough, like they invite you perform, they give you something. Me neza describe as a performing artist. But they thank you for Afrikat ku outline hiyo, ku specify. Now I get it. Me, most I perform. There are people who are, willing enough to and appreciate, your effort una make, and then they pay you. Me says sema nimekulia sana yet, but I will.
Okay, I'm just about to throw a spanner in the works. Just tufikirie tu. What is the solution to all this? Anybody, mnafeel aje? Ni wapi itafika wase waanze sasa kuendesha maferrari and what not na mziki?
I'd say that's pretty much the reason why I created Creatives That Talk, because we need to move as a collective, because if we do not, all of us are going to fail. It's going to be what we're willing to only make out of 100. Look at the most successful organizations in the world, Hollywood, Bollywood. Look at Nigeria, what Nigeria is doing. If we can be able to put ourselves in a collective, as many collectives as possible, then I believe if Creatives That Talk becomes what it's going to become in the future, then we will be able to make policies, we will be able to make changes, we will be able to tell the government we are an identified entity, we've been here for an amount of years, and we want to be collecting royalties for our artists. I think that will be easier. But if we do not put ourselves together in terms of like musicians working with fashion designers, working with producers, working with dancers, if we do not do that, then it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a constant problem all through. If you check the previous generation, I'm sorry to say this, people like Sauti Sol, Nameless, all that, what have we seen them do together that has helped the industry as we speak right now? We haven't seen that, but if they were together, I believe they would have also opened up so many doors to so many other people.
Definitely.
So
so you think the idea is to unionize the artists?
Yes.
Don't you think MCSK has already done that unsuccessfully?
So one thing these collectives they have to be done by people who are also artists. Because
artists are there.
Yes.
On the boards of MCSK.
Not in the boards. I'm not talking about the boards. I'm talking about like creatives coming up with their own. Yes, not government funded, not sponsored or whatever. Creatives coming up with their own. Coming up and sitting down and saying, okay, we can invest in this and this so that we can get this and that. But for now, we're waiting for MCSK to make decisions for us. To come down and say, okay, creatives need this, but how do they know? They're not creatives, they're not there, they're not in the industry, they haven't gone through the hustle. But if we were able to get people like Sauti Sol, Nameless, and Calligraph Jones to come down and sit down and make an organization, I think we would have a better chance at it than MCSK.
Okay, Yumbo, this is another question for you. This is just an idea. Eh?
Yeah.
Why is it so difficult? And I'm just saying it is difficult on the assumption that artists don't do it. Why is it that most artists, when they approach the music, let me use the word industry, they think about income and revenue much later, after they have now had their song, their video, instead of thinking about it before? What you think about is either, first of all, having the product, then mbona tufikiriange kama wafanyi biashara as artists?
It's good umaliziane hiyo wana biashara. We have to, lazima you take your craft as your business. Like we mwenyewe personally we ni brand yako. So before you go record, before you do your stuff, uko already outline the possibilities of when you unaweza recoup something from your art. Now this it come down to, I think, education too. Because for me, niko currently in that situation. I'm trying to learn the music business. What it takes to before at a production, pre-production, production, post-production. Hizo ni vitu critical. Unajua pia msanii kuna wale wasanii wanapenda craft yao.
Okay.
Msee ataenda imbe like anabambika, anabambika huko kwa situation hadi anasahau kama you need to earn from it. Alafu pia kuna venye I don't know, society pia kuna venye ilikuwa ku cloud certain artist design, wameambiwa tuende utuimbe, tutakupatia kitu tutakupatia.
Okay.
Bila wao kujua worth ya chenye wao
wanafanya. Haya. Yaro B and Afrikat. There's an organization you guys have. It has been talked about briefly about creatives. Would you tell us more about it? Are you guys part of it? Na kunaenda namna gani? Yeah.
Creatives that talk.
Creatives that talk.
Yeah, Creative That Talk, I can say like it's a really good organization. Like in that group like this, it's not just like rappers.
Yeah.
There are people like who are doing rock, who are doing almost everything. There are blogs, there are music publicists too. Like the way Kahuni said, like it's a whole community of all creatives. It doesn't segment people like 254 rappers, 254 musicians, like everything in it. And I can say like they are really doing a great job. Like from there you can actually meet certain artists. From there you can meet people who are gonna make you like probably go to certain places where you're gonna create a brand for yourself. And each and every day they always like incite us with like, in music it's not just music. You need to learn a few things here and there. You need to know like as a brand, you need to be careful with the deals that you sign, with everything. Like they're educating us. Because when I started my music too, I didn't know a lot of things about music. I came to learn them as I kept on growing in the music and in the industry, talking about business side of music. That's thing I'm still learning about. But Creative That Talk, they are really doing a great job. Actually, as we speak, they have organized an event which is gonna happen this Saturday. One of the artists who are gonna perform there.
Okay.
And they're really doing the great job like to push artists who feel like nobody is listening to them. Creative That Talk, they listen to us, they incite us, they educate us. The way we are saying like Afrikat said like they are gatekeepers who don't want to tell us like this is how it's supposed to be done. So Creative That Talk, they take the initiative to tell us like to educate us. That's what I can say. They educate us a lot. I'm really grateful. I met with Kahuni and he included me in that community. As we speak, like they are doing a really great job in terms of music and everything, and like in generally the creative industry at large.
Okay, so you guys are performing there, or you're part of the organization as members?
We are just members. There's an organization like we are Kenyans, but we don't lead Kenya, right? Yeah, it's the same. Like there are people who they're like they created it, so like we are part of it. We are part of wherever Creative That Talk is gonna be in the next 10 years. They're gonna say, oh, Yaro B made it and he was part of this. Maybe like we should try to consider them and something. If you understand what I'm saying, right?
Okay. Yeah. Afrikat now. What's the let me use the word return on investment that you have gotten from Creatives That Talk since you've been with them?
I've been with Creatives That Talk since the beginning, when we first started, when you first started like the WhatsApp group. And Creatives That Talk overall is a beautiful thing, because not only does it give education, as he has said, like we have a lot of conversations on the group about music publishing, about how to get your work out there, about even how to deal with haters, all kinds of things. It is also a safe space for creatives mentally. We actually do have a weekly like mental health thing. Yes, it's beautiful because the team that is in charge of Creatives That Talk are creatives like us. They are actively working in the industry as they are creating this organization. So they have this very deep understanding of what we need, not just as artists and as professional, but as people, because at the end of the day we are still people. I would say the biggest return on investment that I've gotten from Creatives That Talk is the connections. Being in that group means you have a world of connections of these amazing Kenyan artists at the tip of your fingers. And a lot of people, like everyone there, is very open to collaboration. Collaboration is one of those things in the industry that gets you far.
Definitely.
Combining, like, let's say me and Yaro do something, he has a big name, he can help me get bigger, things like that. So I would say my biggest return on investment is the connections.
That's what's up, by the way. Mi nahitaji connections todonie. Ukelo usiko hivi na karao unaambia kiafalde pole. Hauna kitu, hauwezi pigia. You have no connection. So it's amazing, by the way. I'm going to be playing one of the biggest songs in Kenya right now. I know you don't know this one. There was a guy called Chris Yaro. You guys know Chris Yaro? He did another song called Mbaba. So one of his songs that didn't, it went, but you know, it's called Penda Penda, featuring Magic Mike, one of the biggest producers of the gospel, on Radio 254, on the QUORUM show. It is a go honest, by the way. 0110254254 is our number.
Yes, every day you know you love me the same, even when I don't deserve it. You love me the same. Yes, every day you pendani, lakini nadunda najipata nimeanguka kwenye dhambi inanibeba kwa tsunami, lakini maisha itakuwa jewe usipo swim nami. Swim nami, this is a song for the weak. Sio lazima beat of the week. And you hear when I speak, uko karibu whenever we seek. Every day you pendani, hata kasibongi kilami, unanibeba ka tsunami, kila siku ni ya tsunami. You love me the same, even when I don't deserve it. You love me the same. Yes, every day you love me more. Nikikosea una ignore, and you remind me that I am yours. Hata kwa dhambi your love endures, hata kasina maganji, yani siimbi kama kanji. Unasema utanipataji, kama nikiwe ni maji. Every day you pendani, hata kasibongi kilani, unanibeba ka tsunami, kila siku ni ya tsunami. Every day you pendani, hata kasibongi kilami, unanibeba ka tsunami, kila siku ni ya tsunami. Yes, every day you love me the same, even when I don't deserve it. You love me the same. Yes, every day you
ukinicall banja kitu iko tashindo umenizungusha paka kifuniko sinkeleleshe staki lecture siko mafundisho acha nkuonyeshe vile unacheza kuna star kuliko bench player unafurisha chest kama sata waist make unashindana breaststroke na papa uliko nangoja nete tension na drama juko out niko out pia nimelet go mapaja dress tight kama glove na yo cleavage inazoza natiririka kama leakage ni makosa na WhatsApp cheki image kena chocha wacha nkuonyeshe vile female anasonga maliko nje na maninja unikagua mchezo ulinifunza saini mimi na kuchanua liko napiga unakwara kuzichukua leo nalala ukiwaza kanda panua my nigga calm down utakufa na overthinking masali chache ni momo no wanga mingi na siku skipunguza simping kwa kelele tamashani tuko masipping Kenya unadu neza du pia Kenya unadu neza du pia I do better Kenya unadu neza du pia Kenya unadu neza du pia I do better Kenya unadu neza du times 2 mekwanga mlose tangu through and through kona kushuku nambiwa mpeane proof na mezo chungu na chupa ya Malibu busy stressing na fala kwa maja na rombo samwili sexy kajita mkutano nkajiambia femi ujipendi sezini mawano mia liva ninja pending narudi saa 5 narudi saa 9 freshi nko kwa flow na go slow revenge tamu kwa baridi kama cold store nauliza ndarudi saa ngapi mia don't know kona mshikaja na maganji na nathrodo maliko inje na uninja na ikagua mchezo linifunza saini mimi na kuchanua liko napiga unakwara kuzichukua leo nalala ukiwaza kanda panua my nigga calm down utakufa na overthinking masali chache ni momo no wanga mingi na siku skipunguza simping kwa kelele tamashani tuko masipping Kenya unadu neza du pia Kenya unadu neza du pia I do better Kenya unadu neza du pia Kenya unadu neza du pia my nigga calm down utakufa na overthinking masani chache ni momo ndo wanga mingi na siku skipunguza simping kwa kelele tamashani tuko masipping Kenya unadu neza du pia Kenya unadu neza du pia Kenya unadu neza du pia Kenya unadu neza du pia
Ninakipata niko na hamu nikueleze upate fahamu why I feel like every time hata maneno ya kifeli ntamani Pamparira parararira tulizaliwa kwa maisha haramu ili tupasa tuende jehanamu hatuokoki ila basi kwa damu na pale Kalvari kasema yamekwisha ili wewe na mitu okolewe from Nairobi to Cape Town we gon' give thanks to the most high God we're gonna get down so me fate come to the dance wanna meet so make time police we gonna run this city like we're them police pull up with your aunt and come with your niece and bring your vuvuzela we gon' disturb the peace come to the heavy stay rock namaste anything we did in the past year alitusamehe aste humu kanisani ndo tutamche pararira pam pam 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 nimekuwa on my worst behavior huku mimi si gastama uliza mabez kama mimi si customer jasa ni rastama certified rastana you know what they say about what you my pastana she's the fast life I think I should rest ama sikuwa ubaya let me put on my vest mama maybe nimechoka na kukopia mpesta ama maybe naogopa wanaweza arrest man life ni fupi hewa nimeboro I don't want to be in regret and sorrow solo my pride mini yesu nitafollow kitu gani kitanitenga nothing at all na pale Kalvari kasema yamekwisha ili wewe na mitu okolewe from Nairobi to Cape Town peace and bring your vuvuzela, we gon' disturb the peace. Stay, bro, namaste. Anything we did in the past, alitusamehe aste. Humu kanisani ndo tutaste. Pararira pam pam, pararira pam pam, pararira pam pam. Come to the hill, pararira pam pam, pararira pam pam, pararira pam pam pam. Pararira pam pam, pararira pam pam, pararira pam pam pam. Come to the hill, pararira pam pam, pararira pam pam. Pararira pam pam, pararira pam pam, pararira pam pam. Come to the hill, pararira pam pam, pararira pam pam, pararira pam pam pam. Pararira pam pam, pararira pam pam, pararira pam pam pam. Come to the hill, pararira pam pam, pararira pam pam. Come to the hill,
come to the hill, come to the hill. That is Njosa with Come to the Evi, by the way, on the QUORUM show inatubamba sana at 3 to the 20. Yeah? You people, watu wa majani, you have 1 hour. Until vitu zi mambo ichemuke. So it is what it is, by the way. I've also played Femi One Dupia from the latest album, Dem Toka Mwiki. Now, Femi One was here last week. Na akatuambia maneno mingi. Akatuambia walienda kanisa na Guardian Angel. Dio kana muraji kwa Motesia. Can you go to YouTube and check that out? Mimi niko pale, by the way. 0110254254 is our number. Chilling with the Yaro B, Afrikat, Yumbo and Kahuni. Now Kahuni nimerealize watu wa Twitter wanasema wewe ukienda Shakahola unarudishwa. Hawataki watu wamesiba huko. Wanasema wewe unaleta mapepo. Kahuni means so it's amazing, by the way. We're having a very, very nice conversation, very edifying one, by the way. Learning a lot. Now, as we finish up, because we're about to finish in the next few minutes with these guys, mtuambie tu final words za wale wase wanataka kukuja for is the public invited for the event?
Yeah.
Give them the detail. Wape.
Yeah, so like on Saturday, Saturday na come. We are having an event created by Creative That Talk. It's called Creatives Day Out. The tickets, we're still selling tickets right now. There's a flash sale ticket of 200. So if like uko purchase ticket, this is your moment. Purchase the ticket. Saturday, come to Jibambe to the fullest. There are games, there are rappers, there are live performance, there is comedy, there is everything to it. That's why it's called Creative Day Out, not just Rappers Day Out or whatever.
Yeah.
So ticket mununue, saa tu tupatane kwa ground and we connect. We learn few things here and there and let the other people speak too.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, so as he has said, we have an amazing event going on this Saturday the 29th. It's going to be happening at Move Cafe and Bistro. Kama ujui uko ni wapi, ni karibu na Yaya Center. That's the best directions I can give you. I mean, directions, I'm not the best. So tickets are on sale today until 6 p.m. There's a flash sale, as he said, and then tomorrow from 6 a.m. to midday. You can get your tickets at a discounted price of 200 shillings. After that, you can get them at the gate for 500. Please come through. If you're free, we'll have a lot of fun. There's so much going on there, and you will get to meet and network with a lot of different Kenyan artists who are, out here doing their thing, and it's going to be exciting. And thank you to Creatives That Talk for creating this opportunity for us. It's an amazing thing, and tunaendelea hivyo.
True that. Mr. Kahuni.
So the event is organized by entities in the community as well.
Yes.
We have Kenya Muziki.
Okay.
We have BMX Nation. We have Lo and Behold, which is a pack of lawyers who deal with art specifically.
Okay.
And also we have Presta Blogs. We have YNG Radio, and we're also expecting Radio 254 to be present at the event.
Kabisa tuko ndani.
Yes.
Yes, one. Sorry.
Yeah. So the event begins from 2 all the way to 11. Fika mapema ndo usikose.
2 to 11 in the PM.
Yes.
That's what's up, by the way. Bwana Yumbo. Waambie watu wa majani mnataka aje.
Kaini mutembedhie.
Yes.
Kaini mutembedhie. Mkuje tujibambe sana. Tuimbe, tu dance, tujuane. I think I'm very excited because nitakuja kukutana na watu already wako kwa industry na wengine tuna come up now. So
definitely.
yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Well, on behalf of Radio 254, we offer you all the support and we wish you all the best. By the way, as creatives that talk, we are also creatives that talk.
Yeah.
So we are talking together.
Yeah.
Is it?
That's literally the reason why we named it creatives
that talk. Yeah. Exactly.
Creatives who are coming up with solutions and talking about all that. And
exactly. And unajua watu wanaambiwa vizuri sana. Muache visanga. Please, 200 unakosa.
Wezi kosa.
Wacha bwana, Wajakoya ni 150. Acha, kuja. Botesia, please. Usikatae. Kuja at least uonane na watu. These are amazing artists. This is the crop of Kenyan music, Kenyan artists wanakuja, you know.
Yes,
and I believe you guys are going for big things. Na tuko hapa pamoja. So it's been the Quorum Show with Teddy TRIVAD. Peter inatubamba sana. Now, I'm signing out with one song. Yenye kila mtu ananitumia. Na mtaacha kunitumia hii wimbo wa shenzi. This is Major, punguza ego. Niko na ego. Nimwambia nimetoka Shakahola msikii. Go honest by the way. Yeah.
Nilikuwa na best alikuwa naitwa Ego. Nilikuwa napenda sana form za Ego. Nimepoteza vitu mob juu ya Ego. Akoka Ego. Punguza Ego. Ego. Nilikuwa na dem nilikuwa napenda sana. Akaka dem nilijua tutaoana. Nilishtuka vile tuliachana juu ya Ego. Tukikosana singekubali kwa wa kwanza kupiga simu. Nikisikia kupiga
Big shout out to Vince on the beat, by the way.
Wapika mweso, wapika mweso, wapika mweso, wapika mweso.
Ingoma mefanya maboy na madiva. Upendo spende wezi avoid ama niga. Kipate boka siku enjoy na maliza. Mazeni omolo jona mjoy wa Hadija. Na mina need to prove no point for the media. Go ahead and light a joint for this feature. Riders kutafuta coins ni mamita. Na penti kasi wa boy ni Anita. Tanaro wameni badika jina sonko. Kogalo masivili kimi ndona control. Odi dance itamu history ya zonjo. Tatamba hiteshikwa ate bila bongo. Na kila nkijulisha debe wana tamfes. Tadhani wamo na manjage au masanse. Niko zabe juu ya bebe na machampes. Haters na fair headache flame na run place.
Nasema mina kitari unabaika mimai. Kazi yetu ni kushinda kupari kusema life mama. Tumeshinda mtani kwa ghetto. Majengo hadi Soweto. Kana shika leo kama kesho. Stakamla wapika mweso. 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 Wapika mweso.
You didn't know Yumbo can speak another lingo. And I make it look simple. I'm a team this shit, just living it up. I got many flaws, let me switch it up. Umeshtuka misikai na kizungu akiwalai. Ni mwisho mwezi na jidai. Dona kunywa chupa, sikunywi ndivai. Ndo sherehe tunapiga place ya nguvu. Mali pombe na saviwa na tunjugu. Akianani leo nikishika mutu. My chick, atenda kuku. Lamba chuko kilamba mutu. Tupa lugha kamata mutu. Chuma mzuri ainaga kutu. I keep it 100. Me and OG, we blowing this money. Yeah, you know we run the streets. You know we killing this shit. Level up.
Nasema mina kitari unabaika mimai. Kazi yetu ni kushinda kupari kusema life mama. Tumeshinda mtani kwa ghetto. Majengo hadi Soweto.
Anashika ndio